When people ask me what I do, I tell them I help others change the way they see the world.
If we are going to understand how to motivate, how to compensate, how to recruit and retain this generation, if we are going to understand how to integrate every generation we have in our workforce, we must change our consciousness.
Whether I've been asked to speak about integrating different generations in the workforce or organizational culture, whether I'm asked to work with small businesses or billion-dollar companies, I believe that when we change the way we see the world we see changes.
They are adults in positions of authority, making adult decisions in order to overcome the crisis. That's what makes them a civic generation. Clearly, very trying times for this generation. But also very interestingly, civic generations tend to provide society a tremendous number of leaders. This generation in particular gave this country more presidents than any generation before or since.
Humor is a great way for people to remember new information, which helps them change the way they see the world.
Okay, so this is a learning moment, learning opportunity for our Gen Ys. First of all, for our Gen Ys, for older generations, if we got up on a Saturday morning before 6 a.m., this is what we'd watch till the cartoons came on. Okay? So in other words, TV used to go off. So when I say to Gen Ys, TV used to go off, the most common response is, why?
I've always believed it is helpful to put information in a context, learning from the past while keeping our eyes towards the future.
We cannot escape our demographics. We cannot escape our demographics means there are demographic forces that have been in play for decades and will continue to play themselves out for the next several decades in a very specific way, in a very influential way over the future. If we understand the forces that influence the future, we can help shape the future. If we don't understand them, we will be shaped by the future.
In addition to offering a local perspective wherever possible, I try to include a global perspective as well.
So in 2010, part of the big economic shift and demographic shift that happened in that 50-year period was we've gone from a very separate West and the rest to now we have a continuous level of economies. We have people who are still very much impoverished and undeveloped economies. We have people in developing economies, 3 billion people in developing economies. We have about 1 billion people in emerging economies, and we have about 1 billion people in Western economies. We now have a continuum of economies between the poorest and the richest people on the planet.
Ultimately, I believe we all seek the same thing. While we celebrate and enjoy our successes, it is meaning that gives our lives significance. In business, we not only have a unique opportunity to create success for ourselves and for our companies, we have the opportunity to change the world. And that is significance we can all live with.
When we balance these complex constituencies in a way that says to our customers, to our employees, and to society that we are here to change the world and change human experience in the world, we not only build a better business, we build a better planet. Thank you.